Okay, I am online. My name is Evil Machine, and I'm a simple bot playing indie games. And today I'm playing No Time to Dungeon. That's a solo roll and write dungeon crawler that's available on itch.io. I played before in the last Tuesday stream. I played the Crypt, that was the first dungeon, and I had a character, Uxin. He survived the dungeon, then went to the second dungeon, the lair, and died over here. But the game does have rules for what to do when your character dies. You create a different character and you enter the same dungeon to explore it, and you can find the body of the previous character and loot it, which I think it's a very interesting rule. So the second character, Kaxin, explored the second dungeon, and that was it for the last stream. There are two more types of dungeons. There is the maze and there is the temple. So I'm gonna play those today. And this is a pen and paper game, but I'm using a spreadsheet to do it on stream. So I have Kaxin here. And let's start the dungeon. There is a flavor text, and each type of dungeon has a different special rule to it. So let's find out what is the maze. Let's find what is the flavor and the special rules of the maze. The Maze of the Minotaur is an intricate, sprawling labyrinth designed to confound and ensnare those who dare enter. The stone walls are high and imposing, often marked with the blood and scratches of previous victims. The sound of heavy, menacing footsteps can be heard echoing through the corridors, as the Minotaur hunts any who trespass in its domain. The maze is filled with traps, puzzles, and dead ends, challenging both the mind and body of any adventurer brave enough to attempt to navigate its twisted passages. So that's the flavor. Let me just check if Dice Roller is working. It is. Perfect. The special rules. There is a -2 for large rooms, to find monsters in the large rooms. So it's easier to find bigger monsters in the large rooms, especially the boss, the Minotaur. As the hero descends the stairs into the maze, the entrance collapses, trapping the hero inside. In order to escape, the hero must discover a hidden exit by rolling a 6 on Rest and Retrace. So the only exit we can find in this dungeon is the hidden exit. We can't go back to the entrance to leave. If we don't find a hidden exit, we have to keep exploring until we do. Before the Minotaur is killed, whenever rolling for a corridor encounter here, a result of 1 summons a charging Minotaur instead of a trap. I already put it here, charging Minotaur. And that's basically it. There's some rules how to evade the Minotaur, but we'll get to it when and if the Minotaur appears, which probably will. the first thing we do is we build the entrance. Let's make the entrance here. And then we make a corridor. Let's make rooms and corridors like we did before at the lair. Let's make them different colors. Just to be easier to navigate. My character got 9 HP. You don't heal stamina apparently between missions. You only heal HP, so my stamina is low, but I do have a stamina potion and a health potion and a shield and a lockpick. I am stacked. Oh, but I'm still cursed from the last mission, which is bad. Those curses will give me a hard time. And here we have the entrance that's now collapsed. We can exit through here. We have the corridor and through 2 doors. Let's see. Let's try the door on the right. Then we roll 1d6, and that's a 3. We get a medium room with 1 door. Medium room, I'm doing 4x4. And there is 1 door. Let's put that 1 door here. Now we have to roll to see what do we find inside the room. It's another 1d6, and that's a 5. Room encounter 5. The room is empty. I don't recall if the room is empty. Is there any rule that we can search for things? I don't think so. Oh, if the room is empty, we may rest. We don't need to rest, although resting will help us restore stamina. I think. Let me check the rules just to be sure, because last time I forgot a few rules. Yes, when resting, you might regain 1 stamina or 1 HP, 1 health point. I am gonna, because my stamina is pretty low, so I think I'm gonna rest. I'm making a note here to remind myself that you regain 1 HP or 1 stamina. And I think I'm gonna rest just to recover that stamina. So we roll in the rest and retrace table. Most rolls in this game are 1d6. Roll the 2. It's empty. Okay, so no monsters, but also no hidden exits, which would be a good thing. But we do recover 1 stamina. Now, do we go back? Does Kaxin goes back and explore the next door in the corridor, or continue through this door? Every time you retrace your steps, you have to roll in this rest and retrace table, because there you might find a monster, but the chances are low. You know what? Kaxin will continue to the next door. When you exit a room, it's always a corridor, so let's roll in the corridor table. And it's a 3. Corridor 3 means is a medium corridor with 1 door. Let's put just a door at the end. Seems appropriate to do so. And what do we find? Oh no, we will have to roll our first corridor encounter. We might find a charging Minotaur if we roll a 1. Let's see. Okay, we are safe. We are safe, no Minotaurs. We rolled a 2, which means the corridor is empty. So let's go to the door at the end of the corridor and we're gonna roll for a room now to see what do we find. Oh no, actually I forgot that we need to roll. Yep, I forgot this one. For this door, you have to roll to see if the door is open, closed, locked, jammed. Wait a second, I think... Okay, yeah. I'm in the right spreadsheet. So let's roll to see what's the situation on the door at the end of this corridor. And it's a 1. I think 1s are usually not good. No, it's the door. It's jammed. We can't open it. We have to go back. We try to proceed. We can't. The door won't budge. We walk back. But because we are walking back, guess what? We have to roll again. And it's a 1 in the retrace. In the retrace. All the noise we made trying to open this door that was barricaded attracted attention of the dungeon's inhabitants, and some of them came to check what was going on. And who came? Who appeared? A 1. Oh no, wait, it's the Minotaur. No, 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 not the Minotaur right away. We opened just 1 room. We encountered nothing. No hidden exits, no secret doors, and then we reached a dead end and we go back and the Minotaur is right there in front of us. Pissed off and ready to attack, Minotaur is level 5, which means we need to roll a 6 to deal damage to the Minotaur. That's tough. Let's put something here to symbolize the Minotaur. It's probably not very visible, but this is a bull. A bull emoji. Okay. Let's roll our first attack, remembering that I can re-roll attacks because I have a great weapon. And also, shield may use to reduce stamina instead of HP. So we got options. The Minotaur got 3 health. I'm gonna represent it with 3 Minotaur icons. Okay, so let's roll the first attack. It is a 4. We do not do damage to the Minotaur, and we take damage. But because we are tough, we have this talent. Caxine actually can endure the first ram from the Minotaur and does not take damage. Prepares a second attack. Did we decide what kind of great weapon we had? Because I think Uxin had an axe. Let's say that Kaxin has... I'm gonna give her a sword. Because she got a sword in one hand and a shield in the other. So let's go for the second attack with the sword. And we get a 6. We do damage the Minotaur. With our mighty sword, our great weapon, and a 4. Oh, we got cocky. We did not get the second attack in. Do I use the shield to lose stamina? I prefer to lose stamina than to lose health. But I have more health than stamina. You know what? Gonna sacrifice some health, because we can use stamina to improve our dice rolls. So, I will use 1 stamina to try to make the next attack better. 5. Well, 5 is the level of the Minotaur. If you roll lower than the level, your attack failed and you get damage because the Minotaur counter-attacks. But if you roll the same level, the same number of the level of the monsters, both attacks miss and you get 1 stamina. You only do damage if you roll higher than the boss level. But I'm gonna use that stamina right away to again improve my next attack. Let's see how it goes. I need... oh, okay. Improved to 2. Not bad. Still took damage. I'm gonna take from health. And I'm gonna use 1 more stamina to improve my next attack again, because I'm failing a lot. This Minotaur is pretty tough and angry. 3. Even with my extra effort, extra stamina, I still take damage. My attack failed and my shield is knocked out of the way. And the Minotaur bruises me with his hooves. I think... oh no, I forgot this. I forgot to look at the curses. Everything should have gone worse than it has so far because I'm cursed and I forgot about that. Fine, I'm gonna count the curses from now on. My bad for forgetting the curses. So let's see. -1 in combat. And -1, so my next combat roll is gonna be -2. That's just terrible. I'm gonna drink my stamina potion. And let's see how much stamina I get back. 2 stamina, not great. And I'm gonna use 1 stamina right away. So my next combat roll is not -2, it's just -1, which is still bad. That's still bad. So let's go for 1d6 -1. 5. Oh no. I don't do damage. I don't take damage. I just get 1 stamina. That's fine. The situation is dire. Kaxin is with bad luck, losing stamina, and the Minotaur is still holding pretty well. So I'm gonna use one more stamina to improve my roll. So my next roll has no modifier because it's -1, -1, +1. It stays as 0. Let's hope for a 6. A 6, at least a 7. Okay, at least a 7. No, I meant at least a 5, which happened. Which gives me one more stamina. I'm not gonna mark it down because I'm gonna use it right away to nullify this bad luck in the next attack. 3. The bad luck is stronger than my effort, and I take another damage. Kaxin is hurt. Both are hurt. The Minotaur, but Kaxin needs more. And I'm gonna use my last stamina to nullify this bad luck. Let's see, I need... a 6. Oh, 5, okay. 5s are not bad. 5s mean we can catch our breath, we can regain some stamina, move around the room, get a better positioning, but we are still in the middle of the fight, and it's becoming tiresome. But at least our bad luck now is running out. So this is a regular roll because I used the stamina to... yeah, it's just another 5, okay. At least I can take out the curses. The curses are gone. Kaxin is no longer cursed. The combat is still neck and neck. Let's use the last stamina to improve the next roll, because we need a 5 or a 6 to do some damage. We got a 5. That's 1d6 + 1. It's a 5, so we get another stamina. Again, I'm not gonna mark it down because Kaxin is pushing for the combat to end as soon as possible. And there's still 1 health potion, so let's roll again. Now it's with a +1 because of the stamina. 6, yes, it worked. The effort paid off. Kaxin pushes against the Minotaur and does 1 more damage to the beast. But now out of stamina. No more stamina potions. And again, I keep forgetting the special powers. Look, great weapons, you can reroll attacks. I haven't rerolled a single one. I keep forgetting those rules. I get in the heat of the combat and I forget to strategize. So now let's remember I can reroll. And that's a 3, I'm gonna reroll. We have to use the second. Well, it didn't change the result. We still get 1 damage. We thought we were changing the tide of the conflict. We were not. We still got 1 damage. So let's go for the next attack. Let's hope for a 6. Oh, it's a 5. Okay, it's a 5. We got a stamina. And then we use that stamina right away. We catch our breath. And then we charge again against the Minotaur. Now it's 1d6 + 1. Let's see what do we get. Perfect. We killed the Minotaur. It took a while. It was a tough battle. But we killed the Minotaur. Now, interesting point. Last time, when I was at the lair and I found 1 dragon and I continued exploring the dungeon, I made the ruling because I wasn't sure if once you find a boss, if you keep exploring the dungeon Do you find another boss if you roll a 1 again, or is just one boss per dungeon? And I thought, well, it makes sense that you find another boss. There can be more than one boss per dungeon. And I actually talked with the maker of the game. They commented on the VOD of the last stream, and they confirmed that yes, you can find more than one boss in the dungeon. So we killed one Minotaur. That does not mean that we are rid of Minotaurs. Minotaurs can still appear. But at least this one is done for. And we get 3 treasures. Let's roll 3 dice at once, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen again, because last stream I rolled 3 curses in the same treasure and it was terrible. So let's just... Oh, 662. No curses this time. This is good. Let's see what treasures we found. We found 6. We got another great weapon. Okay. I'm gonna put on notes, because we can't use it right now. We're already carrying one. But we can sell them when we go back to the village. So it was a 6, a 6, and a 2. What treasure is 2? It's 1d6 gold. We got 5 gold. Not bad. So we found gold and we found weapons in this room. It would be cool, maybe it would complicate a little bit the game, but it would be cool if there was a table for different types of weapons. So for right now we have 3 great weapons. Would it be cool if they could have different effects, different powers. Again, I understand that the idea of this game is to be a game that you can play in your lunch break. That's literally written in the game's introduction. So it's supposed to be a fast, simple dungeon crawler, and maybe adding more diversity of items would complicate it too much. It would become a lot more like 4 Against Darkness. So now, let's go back to this corridor and let's try the next door. Or maybe should I rest here? No, let's be bold. Let's go to the next one. I can always drink a health potion in the middle of the next room. I'm gonna take out this note because I already rolled and I have 4 uses of this lockpick. So let's see what this door is doing. It's a 2 in the door, mean it's locked, but I'm gonna use my lockpick to open it. And we enter in this room that is a 4. A 4, no, room. 3, 4, 5 is a medium room with 1 door. Let's make it 4x4. And as we enter this room, what do we find? What does Caxin sees? Let's find out. We roll. Thank you for the follow. Lost and disembodied? I hope you're doing well, even though you're lost and without a body. Okay, so let's roll 6. Oh no, room encounters 6. Oh, it's just a treasure. Okay, that's fine. No monsters this time. So let's roll 1d6 to see which treasure we find. A 4. A 4 is an unidentified potion. Now, I said it the last time I played this dungeon crawler, and I will say it again. This is my favorite rule of this game. The fact that every potion you encounter in the dungeon, it's unlabeled. You have no idea what the potion does until you drink it. So you are gambling because it could be a health potion, it could be a stamina potion, but it can also be poison. When you exit the dungeon and you go back to the village, to the town actually, you can pay an alchemist to identify what the potion is. But while you are in the dungeon, you don't know. And you have to decide to risk drinking it or not, or saving it. I think in the last one I did risk it and I drank a potion that was unlabeled. But that's not something I want to do very often. So this room has one door. Okay. We could continue through the corridor, or we could check this door. Let's check this door. Let's roll 1d6 in the door table, and we got a 6. Oh, what's a 6? Unlocked. Okay, 6 is good. The door is open. It opens to a corridor. Rooms go to corridors, corridors go to rooms. So here we have a corridor. Let's see what kind of corridor do we have in front of us. We have a 5. What is a corridor? 5 is a T-junction. Okay. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna do this T-junction? I don't want to do going down because there's no room in the map. So I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna do a T-junction going ahead and on top like this. So we can expand up and we still have room a little bit to put something here. But as we open this unlocked door and we look into the corridor, we find a 6. What do we find in a corridor encounter? A secret door. Okay. I think I will have to maybe expand over here. Because I have to put the secret door somewhere here in this corridor. Let's put the secret door down here. Okay. No monsters, no treasures, that's good, a secret door. So now that we searched this section and we found 3 ways to go now. Up, left, or down. Which way? Which way to go? Many options. I'm gonna try the secret door first. Let's see. Probably some loose brick that we press and opens to reveal a medium room with 1 door. Okay, the dungeon is expanding a lot down here. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna say that the door is over here, because maybe we can connect this door to whatever is at the end of this corridor. To make a loop here, so the dungeon doesn't keep expanding in this direction. Okay, so there's a door here. But what do we find inside this hidden room? We find a tree. What's a tree? Room, encounter. Ah, it's a monster. What creature is awaiting us? Not a 1, please. Oh, okay. Because a 1 would be another Minotaur. I do not want another Minotaur. It's a 3. It's 1d3 zombies. Zombies in the rule book, there's a description that is zombies hoplites. I don't know what hoplite is. I have no idea what a zombie hoplite is. But 1d3 zombies. Let's see how many zombies. Oh, 3 zombies. Okay, fine. That's fine. Let's put them here. 1, 2, 3. They are all... Where are they? They are all level 3. They do have treasure, okay. It's worse when you fight a bunch of monsters that don't have any treasure. I'm gonna roll the 3 attacks at once. I have to remember, I have a great weapon, so I can reroll. And I have a shield, although I don't have stamina anymore. And I can ignore, because that's my talent, I'm tough. Kaxin is tough, so she can ignore the first damage received in combat. Okay. So let's roll 3 attacks at once. 1, 1, and 4. Oh, that was bad. That was really, really bad. I attack, they are level 3, so I attack the first zombie and I miss. And I attack the second zombie and I miss. And I attack the third zombie and I get the third zombie. And the third zombie dies. Because the 4 works. I could have re-rolled the ones, but I forgot, so I'm just gonna move on. But I do take 2 damages from then. Oh no, so maybe I will re-roll. Because I don't want to take 2 damages a lot. I take 1 only, actually. Because I can ignore the first damage in the combat. So I'm gonna re-roll just 1 attack that missed. 1 attack that missed and the zombie scratched me. That's fine. I got a tough skin. Not tough skin. Thick skin. That first missed did not do damage to me. The second one, I'm pissed that I'm missing so much, so I... So the one that I missed with a 1, I roll again and I miss again. Because I'm pissed at the zombies. And I do lose 1 health. I think now it's a good time to drink the potion. Yep. I'm gonna drink the health potion. And I get 1d6 health back. I get 3, okay, average. I wanted more, but well, 3 is fine, I'll get that. Now, another round of attacks. There are only 2 zombies left. And I got a 5 and 6. Both hits get those zombies and they die again because they're already dead. And I catch my breath in relief And then I loot the corpses. Let's see what I find, because they got 1 treasure. Please, not a curse, not a curse, not a curse. Okay, not a curse. That's good. That's a 5. 5 is a shield. I already got a shield. Again, I'm gonna keep them, and if I survive this dungeon, and I'm gonna sell them back in town to buy a lot more potions. Because you do really need a lot of potions in this game. Okay, do I go back to the corridor, or do I try the door in this room? Let's try the door. Let's see what's going on with that door. It's a 4. Door 4. It's unlocked. Okay, good. Rooms open to corridors, so I need to run the corridor table here. And I roll a 6. What's this? A 6 in the corridor. It's a long corridor with 2 doors. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna just connect these corridors here. I'll make it 1 long corridor. Here, connect with this one. And long with 2 doors. Okay. Where do I put the doors here? Because I'm running out of space on this side. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna make it a really, really long corridor. I'm gonna expand it a lot. So I have more wiggle room here, and I'm gonna put 1 door here. And I'm gonna put 1 door here. In the hopes that I might be able to get a room here and then connect here with this corridor. When playing using pen and paper, I think it's easier to modify the dungeon as you go. Like if there's a room in a place that I don't like, I can erase it and put in the other side of the corridor and so. And technically I could do that here in this spreadsheet, but just to make things easier, I rather not. I do have to see, it's a long corridor. I do have a torch or a lantern of some kind, but it does not illuminate all the way, so I don't know what will I find as I start walking down this corridor. So as I get closer to this door, the light shows me that I found an empty corridor. There's no one, there's nothing here. Good. I think I'm actually not gonna open any door here. I think I'm gonna actually walk back and see what goes in this corridor. So I roll in the corridor table to see it expands, and it's a 6. I think 6 is another long, yeah, another long 2 doors. I'm gonna try to make something here. Let's see if this is gonna work. It might not work, but let's find out. I'm gonna see if this configuration works. Try to wiggle a room in the middle here. But again, it's a long corridor, the light doesn't reach to the end until I walk down the end and I find that this corridor is 3. Corridor encounter, it's empty. Corridor encounter, it's only 1 or 6. That's gonna give me a different result than empty. Okay. Now I'm gonna explore this. Let's see if I can wiggle a room here and connect with the other corridor. Let's roll for... No, first let's roll for the door to see how the door is holding. 4 for the door is unlocked. The door is open. This is a very welcoming dungeon. The last dungeon I played, there were traps around a bunch of doors. And locked doors and jammed doors. 3 jammed doors. Traps. But this dungeon... Oh, I forgot to mark this door as jammed. Okay, so I don't forget that this one is jammed. So this door is unlocked, I open it and I find 3. It's a medium room with 1 door. I'm gonna count this door on the other side here as the 1 door in the room. And I'm gonna make it a long medium room like this. That's okay. And let's see what do I find inside that room. I find a 4. Room encounter is a monster. Okay. As long as I don't roll 1, I will be fine. Please, not a 1. Okay, 5. Harpies. 1d3 harpies in this labyrinth. 3 harpies. Oh, I'm rolling really high when I don't want to. Let's put some harpies here. Let's put 1, 2, 3 harpies over here. They are level 2. Oh, okay. They are easy. Level 2, I can deal with that. I can deal with level 2 monsters. I just have to roll 3 or higher. That's not difficult. That can be done. Let's roll 3 attacks at once. 1, 5, 6. I will re-roll the 1 because I have the great weapon that allows me to re-roll. So let's see if the 1 I can turn it into a 6. Perfect. In a single whoosh of the sword, I kill 3 harpies. Kaxin is really, really a great warrior. And what do I get from killing 3 harpies with 1 single whoosh? I get only... Oh, I get nothing. You get nothing. You get nothing, sir. Good day. 0 treasures. Okay, fine. Now, let's go back to the corridor. When we go from one area to another, we do have to roll in the retrace table. And in the retrace table we find a 5 is fine. Fine, nothing in the corridor. Now let's try for this door. 1. 1 is jammed, I think. Can't be opened. So here is jammed. That's fine though, because I can walk back here and let's see if this corridor... Oh, I do have to roll in the retrace by walking back here. Fine. I will roll in the retrace. And we got a 4, which is nothing. It's fine. Now let's see this door. Please don't be jammed. A 5. A 5 in the door means it's unlocked. Again, very welcoming dungeon. And I walk in, and what do I find? It's a room of 2. 2 means it's a small room with no doors. Okay. This is a labyrinth. This is not a labyrinth, a maze. It's different. So there's a lot of loops here. I don't recall the difference between a labyrinth and a maze. I know one has multiple paths and one has only one exit. So I think labyrinth is the one that has only one viable exit, and a maze is the one that has a bunch of loops and entrances, and I think so. So it makes sense that this, being a maze, has a bunch of loops. Like here and here. If I remember correctly, that mazes are the ones with the loops. Now let's see, what do we find in this small loopy room? We find a 2. I think that's a monster again. That's a monster again. Yes, this place is really crawling with monsters. 4 is okay. 4 is just a couple more zombies. 1d3 zombies. 2 zombies. Manageable. Completely manageable. Let's put 2 zombies here. Now, how's my health? My health is holding. I have 1 unidentified potion. That's fine. Let's attack these 2 zombies. Zombies are okay. Well, level 3. Level 3s. I can deal with level 3. Yeah, again, easy. These zombies are weak, they are rotting, they lost limbs, so they are not a menace. I can destroy them easily, and I get 1 treasure for destroying the zombies. And I get a 5, I think that's another shield. That's another shield. I'm carrying a lot of shields and weapons. It's good, cause great weapons, they sell for a lot of money. Yeah, if I survive this dungeon, when I go back, I'm gonna have enough money to stack a lot of stuff for the next dungeon, which is good. So, let's retrace the steps here, and we have to roll for retracing, so we roll 6. Oh yes! Oh no, that's gonna be weird, because the 6 is a hidden exit, which is what we needed to exit this dungeon. I'm actually gonna mark here that the entrance is barred. The entrance collapsed, and the rules said in order to escape, the hero must discover a hidden exit. And we found one. Let's put the hidden exit here. So here is gonna be our exit. We could leave the dungeon, because we already got a bunch of cool weapons that we can sell for a lot of money. We got a potion. We already defeated a Minotaur. But I want to explore a little longer. So let's continue. I'm gonna do maybe 2 or 3 more rooms, because there's a lot of space for the dungeon to expand here. So I don't want to leave yet. Let's continue in this dungeon for a little bit longer. I retrace again, so I need to roll again. And it's a 1. 1 is bad, right? Yes. We find a monster in a place that we thought was safe, because we already passed through here. But now there are 1d3 zombies here. There are 3 zombies here. A lot of zombies in this dungeon. But they are not difficult to defeat, so we are safe. I hope. Let's do 3 attacks at once. 4, 4, and 1. I will re-roll the 1. And it's a 6. Perfect. Yeah. Zombies, they are easy. Like the ones we found before, they are slow, they are rotting. It's easy to bring them down. They do have treasure with them. They have another shield. So many shields. I'm gonna be rich when I go back. And now we are here in this corridor. This door was jammed, so we can't continue here. But let's continue through this corridor. This corridor becomes... it's kind of a 1. The die is a little bit stuck. Short, no door. So I think the dungeon ended itself for us. Unless we find something in this corridor. Unless we find... Nah. Oh, no. We found another Minotaur. A charging Minotaur. You know what? We should resolve the fight with the Minotaur the way it's described in the rules. Meaning... okay, I'm gonna read the rules here, because before the Minotaur is killed, we already killed the Minotaur here. Whenever rolling for a corridor encounter a result of 1, summons a charging Minotaur instead of a trap. So that's just before the Minotaur is killed. The Minotaur is already dead. We killed the Minotaur, so we wouldn't encounter a charging Minotaur here. But because this was a quite short dungeon, I want one last challenge to it. So I'm gonna do a different ruling than the one that's in the book. I'm gonna say that we do encounter a charging Minotaur and we will fight them as if they are a boss. This is gonna be a boss fight here. In this short small corridor. I was looking for the word when the walls are very closed. Narrow, that's it. Narrow corridor. We'll have a boss fight in a narrow corridor with a angry Minotaur. And this Minotaur is 3 HP. And it's level 5. Okay. This is gonna be tough again. But that's fine. I don't have stamina to improve my rolls. I might have to resort to drink that unlabeled potion. Should I do it? Is it worth doing it? Not yet. Let's roll the first attack. And it's a 6. Whoa, we are lucky. Because we do 1 damage right away. The Minotaur doesn't have much room. Because it's a short corridor. Doesn't have much room to move. And pick up speed to ram into us. And we are able to stab with our sword. And now we are confident that we might defeat this Minotaur. Well, we missed the second attack, but the Minotaur also misses. And so that gives us a chance to catch our breath and prepare for the next attack, which I'm gonna use this stamina to improve my next roll. So it's 1d6 plus 1, and it's a 5. That's okay. The Minotaur against not much room to maneuver, but we can't swing our sword around as much either. So we both are in a stalemate. We both don't do damage, but I catch my breath and I get 1 stamina, but I'm not gonna mark it down because I'm gonna spend it right away to improve my next attack. So it's 1d6 plus 1. 6, yes, it worked. The Minotaur is raging, is not thinking straight. It's behaving like a scared animal, and we are able to cut it once more. But now we are out of stamina. We can still reroll though. So next attack is a 5. We get 1 stamina back, and I'm gonna not mark it down because I'm gonna spend it right away to improve the next attack, which is a 4. Oh no, I got cocky. I got confident. And the Minotaur bruises us, but hey, I'm tough. I can ignore the first damage. So I will ignore the damage, and I'm gonna counterattack. Oh. Because I could shake off that damage, Oh no, I can reroll actually. I'm gonna reroll that one. Yep, didn't change. Because I could shake off the last damage again, I got overly confident, thought I could finish the Minotaur right now, but I couldn't, and I took a damage. But I'm still in the battle. I'm still holding better than the... Oh no, I'm gonna reroll that one again. Oh, it's the same. Yeah, no. Okay, now things are starting to turn. The Minotaur is starting to get back on its feet and damage me. Still not risky enough to use the unlabeled potion. So I'm gonna keep attacking. Let's see. It's a 2, I'm gonna reroll that. The 6, perfect. We manage to kill the second Minotaur. We survived. And there's no more rooms to explore, because this door is jammed. And we already found a hidden passageway. So, let's go back. Oh, to retrace we have to roll for the retrace. So we are not out of danger. We have to roll 2 retraces. Let's roll the first one. 1, it's bad. 1, it's bad. 1 is bad. It's another monster. We go back into this room. If it is zombies again. No, it's not zombies. It's something worse. Oh no, it's something easier. It's just the harpies. We can deal with a bunch of harpies. They are easy. How many harpies are there in this room? 2 harpies. And they are level 2, which means we only have to roll 3 or higher. That's doable. Let's re-roll that 1. Yeah, harpies are easy. We killed both of them before they did any harm to us. And they don't have treasures though. Let's roll in 1 retrace table again. Oh no, another monster. For such a small dungeon, I am finding so many monsters here. Let's see. Please, not another Minotaur. Oh no. Oh, harpies again. Okay, I can deal with harpies. How many harpies? 3 harpies. But they are easy. We can... It's manageable. They are level 2. Let's roll all attacks at once. Let's see what we get. 1, 1, and 6. Oh no. I'm gonna re-roll the 1s. 4 and a 3. Yep, done. They're done for. The harpies are dead. No treasures, it's just... Fighting the harpies is just grinding. And I erased the secret exit. But now we are back at the secret exit. And we exit the dungeon. We got a lot of loot from this dungeon. So let's go back to town with all our loot. Let me mark down what do I have. I have 3 shields and 2 great weapons. Okay. Selling then, I get 3 shields. I get 21 gold. And selling 2 great weapons, I get 2 times 19, 38. So I get 59 gold. Plus the gold that I already had, which was 7. I got 66 gold. That's a lot. What will I buy? Potions, for sure. A health potion and a stamina potion, at least. Actually, I'm gonna buy 1 health, 2 stamina. So it's gonna be health, potion, 1d6. I got one potion that's not identified yet, so I'm actually gonna pay the alchemist to identify that potion. And I'm gonna say that that's a stamina potion. Because when I pay the alchemist, I can choose either to be health or stamina. And I'm gonna choose stamina. And I'm gonna buy another stamina potion. And I'm gonna drink it before entering the next dungeon. So let's roll 1d6. 1. Oh, that's terrible. That's just worse. You know that feeling, that really bad feeling when... Well, it's not that bad. It's maybe I'm being overly dramatic, but you know when you spend money on food that you expect to be good and then you taste it and it's meh? Spending money on bad food makes the food taste even worse. And that's how it feels like to spend money in a stamina potion and you drink it and it gives you 1 stamina. That's so underwhelming. Oh, but I do heal. In town, I recover all my health. I could buy another stamina potion. And I'm actually gonna do it. I don't think there is anything in the rules that forbids us from drinking the potions in town before we go to the next dungeon. Yeah, I don't think there is. Visiting town heals HP to maximum, and then you can buy stuff. Yeah, I think we can buy and drink the potion. So I bought another stamina potion and I'm gonna drink it. Please, not 1 again. Not a 1 again. Okay, that's better. Our max is 4, so we can't go to 5. What else can we do in town? We can try to play a game to gain more gold. We already got a lot of gold because of all the loot we got. We could pay the mystic. Yeah, let's pay the mystic. And we roll a die to see our fortune before the next dungeon. And our fortune is 2. 2, you learn nothing. We just wasted our money. Because we could have received a map of the next dungeon or a potion to help us, but no, we ain't got any of that, and I don't need to. I'm actually gonna buy more potions. I'm gonna buy more stamina and more health. No, wait. There's the Amulet of Life. Instead of dying, destroy the amulet. 1 use. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one. Because I got the money. I'm gonna put it here. And I'm gonna move 1 stamina potion over here. Okay, so we got... Yeah, we are stacked. We are stacked. Max health, max stamina, health potion, stamina potion. I'm gonna put a shield here. What happened is that the last time I lost a shield, that's why it's not there. We still got a lockpick, amulet of life. Yeah. We're doing fine. Yeah, let's go to the next dungeon. Coxine is doing way better than Uxin. Uxin was my first hero, and Uxin unfortunately perished in the second dungeon, fighting a dragon. And now Coxine is going to its third dungeon. She's a really good adventurer. Now, let's read the flavor text and special rule for the last dungeon. Actually, before I do so, I'm gonna do a quick break to de-rust and oil up, and I'll be back in 2 minutes to play the next and final dungeon. Be right back. Okay, I am back. And I forgot to mention, I mentioned the last time, the soundtrack that is playing is from the game Desktop Dungeons. Now, we are going into the fourth and last dungeon, which is the most dangerous one. Because it's a temple for a worm god. And here is the flavor text of this last dungeon. The temple of the two-headed worm god is a nightmarish place of worship, buried deep underground. Their architecture is a twisted marvel of stone and organic matter, pulsating with a life of its own. Dark rituals and sacrificial offerings to the grotesque deity have left the temple stained with blood and dark magic. Slithering serpents and other unnatural creatures lurk in the shadows, and the air is thick with the scent of decay and the whispers of forbidden knowledge. Now, why is this one tough? Well, because this is the special room for this dungeon. There is the regular -2 for large rooms. I haven't encountered many large rooms. They are hard to come by. But besides that, -2, there is another one. Upon entering the temple, the hero is afflicted by a terrible curse. The hero's maximum HP is reduced by 1d6. Oh no. Imagine if my max was 6 already. So reduced by 1d6. Reduced by 2. Okay. So my max... I'm gonna put the 9 here. I'm gonna make like this. I'm gonna put the max here. That's the original max. And then I'm gonna put the current max here. Now, I will be able to remember it. So my current, does it go lower? Each time a worm cultist is killed, the hero regains 1 maximum HP and heals 1 HP up to their maximum. When encountering a twisted abomination, roll 1d6. The result of the roll is greater than the hero current stamina. The hero is swallowed whole by the creature. Oh no, my stamina is 4. So I cannot use stamina in this temple. Well, I can, but that's gonna risk me dying if I encounter a twisted abomination. Okay. So remember not to use the stamina. Good. The rules does not specify if my max go down. Does my current go down also? But I'm gonna say that yes, that it makes sense that it does. Okay, let's start this unholy temple with the entrance. Let's put the entrance a little bit more over here. It annoys me that's not centered perfectly, but that's fine, that's fine. And then the entrance has a corridor. I need more contrast between the corridor and there are 2 doors in the corridor. That's a regular entrance. All entrances are like that, according to the rulebook. And we don't need to search or rest or roll for encounters in the entrance. I always like going right first. So let's go. Let me just mark here to remind myself that each time a warm cultist is killed, and if I encounter a twisted abomination, those are the 2 ones that I need to keep an eye on. The cultist and the abomination. Okay. Let's check the door on the right. And it's a 5, which I believe is unlocked. And the door opens to reveal a small room with no doors. Let's make it 3 by 3. Small room with no doors. Dark and fetid, because it says that twisted rituals and organic matter pulsating. That's the walls of the dungeon. So I imagine this smells pretty bad. Of putrid flesh and also iron, because of the blood that I imagine may drip down from cracks in the ceiling and on the walls. And in this hellish room I find a 4, which is a monster. Oh no, first monster of the dungeon, of the temple. And it's a 4, which is a cultist. Okay. Cultist, Serpent, Abomination, and Warm God. Those are the options. Okay, 1d3 cultists. They do not have treasure, which annoys me. 2 cultists. I couldn't find a very good emoji for cultists. This pentagram we will have to do. So 2 cultists. Okay, I cannot use my stamina. They are level... Oh, they are level 1. Yeah, okay, they are stupid. No, that's wrong. They're not level 1. They are level... They are level 2. Level 1 is too easy. No, they are level 2, 1 HP, 0 treasures, yes. Okay, now it's corrected. So they are level 2. I'm gonna make 2 attacks at once, remembering that I can reroll. Oh, they are level 2, right? So yeah, no, I killed both. Both cultists are dead. And what happens? Each time a warm cultist is killed, the hero regains 1 maximum HP and heals 1 HP. I haven't lost any. You know what? I'm gonna say, because I think my HP is gonna go back to maximum pretty fast, because cultists are very, very easy to find. They are 4, 5, and 6 in the die, and they are easy to defeat. So I'm gonna make a different ruling that it's against what's written in the special rules. Special rules say each time a warm cultist is killed. I'm gonna say each time a warm Warm cultist encounter is resolved and I win. So instead of marking for each cultist that I find, I'm gonna mark for each cultist encounter. So these 2 cultists count as 1 encounter. So I just regain 1 point. That's gonna make my life a little bit harder, but I think it's worth, because I want this dungeon to be more challenging. So I think that's gonna be worth to make that ruling, even though it's not exactly what is written in the rulebook. But I want the challenge. No treasure, no doors. I need to go back to the corridor. From this corridor, I check the other door. 1. The door is jammed. Cannot be opened. So there's only one way to go. Follow the corridor. So let's roll. A 1 in the corridor table means... Okay, no, I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna re-roll it, cause then the dungeon would be over. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna re-roll, cause I don't want the dungeon to be just 1 door and 1 corridor. And it's a 4. A medium corridor with 1 door. That's better. That's better. I'm gonna put... Actually, I'm gonna make it a little bit shorter. And I'm gonna put a door at the end. But as I progress into this corridor with organic pulsating walls that might look like an intestine, what do I find in that corridor? Let's roll a corridor encounter. A 6. What's a 6? I think it's a good thing. Oh, it's a hidden exit. You know what? In the spirit of doing decisions that are probably gonna haunt me in the near future, as I decide to increase the challenge of this dungeon, I'm gonna rule again. I'm going against the rules as written, just to make my life harder, because I want this dungeon to be really, really challenging. I'm gonna say that it's not a hidden exit, it's actually a hidden door that leads to another room. So let's see how this door is holding. A 6 mean it's unlocked, right? It's unlocked. Hidden door. They didn't lock it because they thought, well, it's hidden. Nobody would see this door. There's no need to lock it. But I noticed, Coxing did notice the door, and it opened the door to reveal a small room with no doors. Again, I'm gonna make a ruling here that this is actually here connecting with this door, and the no doors actually is just because this one is jammed. And what does Caxing find inside this room? A 2. Is 2 a bad thing? Room encounter. Oh, it's a monster. Let's see which type of monster was hiding. Thinking they were... Oh... Well, more cultists. Okay, okay. We can deal with that. We can deal with more cultists. Just 1 cultist. Oh, 1 cultist was there, thinking they were safe because they were in a hidden room and nobody would find them, and then I barge in and immediately attack the cultist and kill it right away. Poor cultist. I was just on their lunch break and I just stepped into the room and killed them. Hello, welcome in, Azuka. Azuka VTR. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. Azuka is one of my favorite wrestlers. There's a pro wrestler called Azuka. Okay, the cultist is killed, and because we encountered and killed a cultist, we are back to our max health. Oh, what happened? So let's put our max health here, and we heal one. Okay, this dungeon that I said was probably gonna be the most dangerous one is going easier than the lair of the dragons. I go back to the corridor, and now I walk down the corridor to the only door left. And that door leads to... Let's roll on the... Oh, actually, roll on the door table to see if it's locked, unlocked, or jammed. And it's unlocked. We open the door, and what do we find? We find one. It's a small room with no door. Again, if it's a small room with no door, the dungeon ends here, and I do not want that to happen. I want to play a little longer, so I'm actually gonna reroll that. A 5. A 5 is a medium room with one door. That's good. That's good enough. Okay, that's a medium room, and then let's put a door right on the other side. Nope, that is a secret door. I want a regular door. Perfect. How I'm doing? I'm doing well. I'm playing this roll and write dungeon crawler, and I was expecting this last room, this last dungeon of the 4 dungeons available in the rulebook to be the hardest one, but it's going quite easy. So I'm making it more difficult on purpose, just so I can have more fun. How about you? How are you doing? Okay, let's see. I enter this room, let's see what do I find inside the room. I find a 6, so I think that's a bad thing. Room encounter 6. No, I find treasure. This dungeon is being so good to me. Barely no difficult monsters, no traps at the doors, and now just a treasure sitting in the middle of the room. Now, have I jinxed it and I'm gonna roll the treasure and I'm gonna get a curse? No, curse is only 1. I rolled a 4. I got an unidentified potion. I'm gonna put it here in my notes. I'm just gonna put potion. I know it's unlabeled, and I'm gonna keep it for now. Because when you find potions in the dungeon, You don't know what kind of potion they are. They can be health potion, stamina potion, or poison. You only find out when you drink it, so there's a risk of being poisoned. But it's a low risk, just a 1 in a d6. So, let's roll to see what's up with this door. This door is 4. 4 is unlocked. So let's open this door, and it opens to a corridor, and it opens to a... What kind of corridor? A 2. A 2 is a left or right turn. Again, I am making my life difficult on purpose. So I'm gonna actually say that's a left and right. I'm gonna make this corridor go left and right. Row and Write dungeon games are so fun and strategic. Yes, they are, and I'm enjoying this one very much. This one is called No Time to Dungeon. Is actually available for free in itch.io. And I played Row and Write dungeon games before. I played one called 4 Against Darkness. But 4 Against Darkness is way more complex than this one. In this one, it's just one character in a dungeon. In 4 Against Darkness, as the title say, you control a party of 4 characters. So there's a lot of things, special powers, inventory and other stuff that you need to manage. This one is simpler, and I'm enjoying it. 4 Against Darkness, I also enjoy, is good, but it demands more. More attention and more managing. For a lighter game, this one is a good one. And it is designed to be lighter. It's written in the rules, in the introduction of the game. It's written that it's a roll and draw dungeon crawl game that you can play in your lunch break. So in like half an hour. Obviously, because I'm playing while talking and describing things, it takes a little bit longer. So I open this door. There's a corridor going left and right. And in this dark, narrow corridor, what do I find? I find a 2 in a corridor encounter. Corridor encounter. It's empty, okay. The corridor is creepy, but is fine. It's creepy because it's a temple of the 2-headed worm god. So it's pretty creepy place. I can go left, I can go right. I went right the other time, so I'm gonna go left now. Let's roll to see how the corridor continues. Continues as a 3, which means it's a medium corridor with 1 door. I'm gonna say that it's 3 more squares and then there's a door at the end. There we go. And because it's a long corridor, I couldn't see all the way to the door when I first stepped into it. So there might have been something hidden here. Let's roll to see if there was. 2, I think it means no. I think it means corridor encounter. Yes, it's empty. How is the stream going? It's going well. This spreadsheet that I made to stream, because again, this is a pencil and paper game, but I'm playing on screen, so I made this spreadsheet. It's working pretty well. Now I get to the door, and the door is 6, I think. It's unlocked. Okay, the door is unlocked, not jammed, so I can continue. I open this unlocked door to find... Oh no. 6 I think is bad. Room encounter. Oh no. No. Room is a large room with no doors. Let's make a large... Okay. No, I think a little bit larger than that. Let's make 6 by 5. Let's 6 by 6 actually. Let's make it... Let's go grand. Let's make it really, really large. How long have I been streaming? I have been streaming for a year now. Okay, I have to remind myself that in larger rooms we roll with -2 to see what kind of monster is in it. But first we have to roll in the room encounter table. Let's go 4. 4 years? No, 1 year. I started last year. A 4 means it's a monster. And again, because it is a monster, we roll with -2, which means the chances of finding a boss or an abomination are higher. Let's go. So it's 1d6 -2. Oh, that's 1. That's a boss. What do we find? We find a worm god. A giant two-headed worm. Wait. I know it's a giant one, but the emoji is quite small, and it is the emoji of a dragon. Couldn't find a good worm emoji. And it has 3 HP. I'm gonna have represent it like this. And it's level 5, and it got 3 treasures. So this giant two-headed serpent, it's in the middle of this room. Let's say it's an altar room where this nightmarish creature was summoned by the cultists that I destroy in the previous rooms. Okay, first attack. I will not use my stamina because I do not want to risk encountering a twisted abomination later. And they... Oh no, I do have a stamina potion. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use my stamina. Because I do have a stamina potion. Before exiting this room, I can drink the stamina potion. So I'm gonna use 1 stamina to improve my dice roll. So it's 1d6 plus 1, it's a 5, which is not amazing, but at least gives me 1 stamina back. Because when you roll the same level as the monster, you regain 1 stamina. Oh wait, I was 4 and 4. How has the journey into streaming been? Cool. I don't plan to be a professional streamer. I'm just streaming as a hobby, trying out games that I would play anyway off stream. So my streams are quite chill. Okay, I'm gonna use 1 more stamina, because I gained 1, to attack again. Oh no, now I take damage because I rolled lower. But even though this terrifying worm god whacked me, I am tough. I have thick skin and I can ignore the first damage I receive in every combat, because that's my talent, being tough. So I will ignore this damage and I will use one more stamina to improve my next attack. And I have to remind myself always, because I keep forgetting it, I can re-roll my attacks because of the Great Sword. So let's roll. And it's a 2, I'm gonna re-roll that right away. And it's a 5 with the +1 from the stamina is a 6. Meaning I hit the nightmarish worm god. I cut it and it starts bleeding blood ichor, because it doesn't have regular blood. And I'll use one more stamina to attack again, improve my attack again. I'm fighting against a god and I'm hurting it, so I'm feeling confident that I can defeat it, and I do one more damage. So I am gonna spend my last stamina to do one more attack in the hopes that I can finish this ungod. Oh no. But I can reroll. So, oh yeah. I still missed, but I got one stamina back. I got overconfident. But I'm gonna spend that stamina again to improve my next attack with a +1. And it's a 6, yes, and it worked. This puny god is destroyed. The cultists were not able to summon a god worth of Kaksin's wrath. And we got 3 treasures. Let's roll 3 treasures. We got... Oh no, a 6, and a 1. It's fitting that we got a 1. But let's resolve the 6 and 6 first. Because 6 and 6 are great weapons. So I got another great weapon that I can sell when I go back to town. And the 1, it's a curse. Again, it's fitting, because this demented god, as we strike it down, its malevolent energy rushes towards us and puts a curse on us. Because we dared to face this evil being. And we get bad luck. Which means -1 in almost every roll for 1d6 turns. Let's see what 1d6 is gonna be. Uh, 4 turns, okay. Okay, that's annoying. But we can deal with that. Where is the option to insert? Yeah, this one. 3 ones. Okay. What's my favorite game to stream? Oh, one of my favorite games is a tower defense game called Kindle Rush that I streamed already. It's a franchise that has 5 titles, and I streamed... I played all of them, and I streamed 2 of them, because the other ones are older than my stream. But there's a new DLC that I need to play. But it's one of my favorite games to play. Kindle Rush. The last one, the fifth one is Kindle Rush Alliances. Okay, let's retrace our steps. Still healthy, though I don't have stamina. I'm gonna drink the stamina potion. And I'm gonna regain 1d6 stamina. Okay, I regain full stamina. Because I don't want to risk finding a Twisted Abomination. Because they can destroy you if you have only... if you have lower stamina. So I don't want to risk that. Now, let's go back and retrace our steps so we can go to the right. Let's roll in the retrace table. And we get a 4. A 4 is... nothing. Okay. Nothing in the corridor or all that noise from fighting the unholy god did not attract attention of other monsters. And we walk towards this corridor, and in the end of this corridor we find a 6. What's a 6? A long corridor with 2 doors. I'm just gonna make it a little bit longer because it's already a long corridor, and I'm gonna put 2 doors, one up, one down. And what do we find in this long corridor? We find, before we reach the doors, we find a monster. At the end of the corridor, we find more cultists. They sensed the... I was gonna say the soul of their unholy god dying, but that two-headed worm god did not have a soul. But they feel in the force, quote unquote, that their god was in trouble, and they were rushing down this corridor when we find each other. How many cultists do we find? We find 3 cultists. Okay. Let's put 3 cultists here. And I erased the doors, unfortunately, so let's put them back. And let's find the 3 cultists. I'm gonna roll all the attacks at once. Oh, but I roll them with bad luck because I'm cursed. So the 3 attacks are gonna be with -1. Let's go. So it's a 3, a 5, and a 4. Because it's all with -1. I think that's actually enough because they are level 2, yeah. Even with that -1, even with the bad luck, apparently their god wasn't strong enough to put a decisive curse on me. So I am able to defeat the cultists. Even cursed. No treasure though. Cultists have no treasure. And I get to the end of the corridor with 2 doors. Should I go up? Should I go down? How often do I stream? I stream usually 3 times a week. Tuesday, Friday, and Sundays. I have themes for my streams on Fridays and Sundays. On Fridays I play deck building games, because I love deck building games. And on Sundays I play games that have robots in it, especially if they have giant robots, because I'm also fond of robots. I'm gonna go down first. This door down here first. Let's see how the door is. 6 is unlocked, and I open it to reveal a 4 room. A 4 room is a medium room with 1 door. A medium room with 1 door. Let's put the door here. Where should we put the door? Let's put the door here. Why not? Can change it later if the configuration of the dungeon doesn't fit in this direction. Now I'll roll to find what do we see in the middle of this room. We see a tree, which is another monster. Let's roll right away to see which kind of monster. It's a 5. Oh, more cultists. Okay, fine. I really don't wanna run into the Abomination, but cultists can deal with them. They're not that dangerous. And it's only one. It's only one cultist. No treasure though. I've encountered a lot of cultists, and the downside is no treasures. And I forgot that I had to roll with a -1 for... Oh, I didn't... Yeah, there was no lockpicking and no traps, so yeah, I'm gonna apply this -1 to my first roll here, attacking this cultist, and it's a 3 still enough to kill it, because they are level 2. They are pretty weak, and now my bad luck is gone. The curse from the worm god wears off. And I walk down to check the next door. And the next door is... I think it means it's locked. It is locked, but I'm gonna use one of my lockpicks to unlock it. Still have 2 lockpicks left. And I will open it to reveal... A 6 is a long corridor with 2 doors. Okay, how will I do a long corridor here? I'm gonna make an executive decision here to make a crooked corridor like this and put 1 door here and 1 door down here. Because I'm running out of space here, and doing a long corridor here and 2 doors to this side I think would cram it a little bit too much. Actually, I'm gonna change this door. And I'm gonna put up. So it's kind of a crooked corridor. 1 door here, 1 door here. And as I Go around the corner. Are there any surprises? Around the corner is a 2, which means no surprises. The corridor is empty. And then I walk back and I check this door. And this door is, I think, unlocked. 2, no, means locked. I'm gonna use my last lockpick to open it. No, my before last, I still have 1 lockpick. And I will roll to see what I find as I open the door. 4. It's a medium room with 1 door. Okay, I think I can fit a medium room here, like this. And I'm gonna put a door up here. And in this room I find, I think it's a monster. No, it's not. It's a 5. It's empty. Oh, that's rare. It's rare to find an empty room. I found rooms with treasure. I do not need to rest. I still got full health, full stamina. So I'm just gonna move on to the next door. Cutscene is unstoppable and the next door is unlocked. And it leads to a tree is a medium corridor with 1 door. You know what? I'm gonna start connecting things. I'm gonna make it here and then put the door here. So the room that I find here is gonna be connected to those 2 doors. And in this corridor, this creepy, blood-tricking, pulsating corridor, because this temple is pulsating with a life of its own, I find 4. Corridor encounter empty. I only find the creepiness of the temple itself. And let's roll to see if this door is closed or jammed. 3 means it's locked. And I'm gonna use my last lockpick to open it. 6, I think, is a large room. It's a large room with no doors. If we find 3 rooms in the 3 large rooms in the dungeon, we encounter a boss. I know we already encountered one, but we can encounter more than one in a dungeon. So it's a large room with no doors. Let's make it like this. I think this is large enough. And what do we find in this large room with no exits? We find... Wait, where is my dice rolling? Oh, here. We find a 4, which I think it's a monster. Yes, it is. And when in large rooms, we roll with -2, meaning it's not gonna probably be a cultist. It's probably gonna be... Oh, is it gonna be Abomination? Let's see. Let's see, what do we find? We find a tree. I think it is the Abomination. It's the one that I did not want. Oh no, it's the serpent. Okay. Okay. The Abomination is the one I want to avoid at all costs. But this is a serpent. I'm gonna make this room a different color, just because... Oh no, that's too... Actually, I'm gonna make the large room a different color. Just because I don't want them to be confused together. Yeah, rooms that are touching, like this one and this one, I'm gonna add a little bit more of contrast to them. Just so... it's more obvious that they are different rooms. I know they are, but I like to convey it more obviously, graphically. Anyway, let's fight this oh no, it's more than one serpent. It's 1d3 serpents. So it's 2 serpents. And they are level 3, which means I need to roll 4 or higher. I still got a great weapon, I still got a shield. I don't want to use the shield, because that lowers my stamina. That's fine. So let's roll 2 attacks at once. And it's a 2 and a 4. The 4 is okay, I think I'm gonna re-roll the 2. Because I can re-roll because of my great weapon, I can re-roll. So I'm gonna re-roll the 2. Let's see if I get a better result. No, I got a worse result. So one of the serpents whacks me with its tail. And I get 1 damage. But I'm able to hit the other serpent and kill it. So the battle is balanced. And now let's attack the remaining serpent. With a 3, that gives me 1 stamina back. Should I reroll? I'm already full at stamina. So I'm gonna reroll that one. 6, perfect. Was a good decision to reroll. Serpent, without their god summoned into the material plane, they seem weak to my blows. And I get 1 treasure. Please, not another curse. Not another curse. Oh, not... okay. 4 is not a curse. 4 is another unlabeled potion. Now I have to go back and retrace my steps. I have to retrace here in this corridor, so let's roll for retracing. And it's a 1, which is a monster. If I remember correctly, it is a monster. It's not a large room, so the odds of finding a... oh no, I found the one that I did not want to find. Here, as I turn the corner to go back to explore the rest of the dungeon, I am facing with something undescribable. A twist abomination. The thing I feared the most to find here. Even more than the 2-headed worm god. And this abomination has 2 HP. And has a special rule. When encountering a twisted abomination, roll 1d6. If the result of the roll is greater than the hero's current stamina, The hero is swallowed whole by the... Oh no! I read it wrong at the beginning. I thought that having high stamina was gonna be better, because I thought they had to roll lower than my stamina, but no, they have to roll higher. Oh no, that's correct. The result of the roll is greater than the hero's current stamina. Okay, no, yeah, I understood it correctly. Because if my stamina is 1, they would have to roll 2 or higher. But because my stamina is 4, they have to roll 5 or 6. So yeah, it's better to have a high stamina, which I have. Not as high as I wanted. This track is pretty fitting for the tension that I'm feeling, because if I roll 5 or 6, my character dies. Let's roll. 3, okay. The Twisted Abomination opens its door. I am kind of imagining it like one of the giant frogs, the Nurgle frogs from Warhammer. Like when they roll their tongue out to try to grab you. That's what I'm imagining. That they try to open their mouth and their tongue like a tentacle tries to grab my character, tries to grab Caxin, but Caxin steps back and is not swallowed, but still has to fight with the Twisted Abomination, which is level 4. Okay, not bad. I have to roll 5 or higher. And a 3, oh no. But I can, because I'm tough, I can ignore the first damage received in every combat. So I do. I don't get damage from this Twisted Abomination. And I try to attack again. Oh no, but now I do get damage. And I do not want to lower my stamina, because I might encounter another Twisted Abomination. So I'm just gonna take the damage. That's it. And I keep forgetting that I can reroll my attacks, which I'm gonna do now if it's a 1. Yep, and it is a 1. Yes! Perfect. I deal 1 damage to the Abomination. And I attack again. And I reroll that because that was low, and now it's even lower. Now the Abomination gets me. And I attack again. And I reroll because I can. Oh no, I'm rolling really bad. The Abomination is taking a lot of swipes at me. And because we are in a corridor, I can't maneuver out of it, but I finally stick my sword, my great sword, because it's a great weapon, right through the inside of its mouth. And I smoosh its brain. And now, this Twisted Abomination deflates into the ground, dead, and I get 2 treasures. I get a 1 and a 6. Again, it's fitting to get a 1. Fighting these unholy abominations. 6 is another great weapon. And it's fitting that I get a curse. Because the bad energy, dark energy from the creature sticks to me. And I have 1. Oh no. Oh no. And I die from the curse, from the bad ichor that leaks from this dead twisted abomination. It corrodes me and I die. But wait, as I'm perishing, the amulet of life shines and revives me, destroying itself in the process, and I'm back to life. And back to life with the same health I had, I think. I think my health does not improve. Let me just check that. I've printed here the rule book. In town, what can you buy? You can buy Amulet of Life. Oh no! Instead of dying, the Amulet of Life shatters and the hero returns to 1 HP. That's pretty low. That's pretty low. So I will immediately drink my health potion. I did say I wanted a challenge 5, okay. So I go back to 6, not bad, not bad. It's manageable. I did say I wanted a tough challenge. So now let's keep retracing my steps. To this room. And let's roll in the retrace table. For a 1, oh, I think that's bad. That's another monster. Boo! I don't like that. At least that's a 4. 4 is okay. 4 is just a cultist. I can deal with that. I'm not happy about it, but it is manageable. 3 cultists. Let's attack all of them at once. I need to remind myself that I can reroll a 2, a 6, and a 6. I'm gonna reroll the 2. It went worse. So, for the first time since I entered this dungeon, a cultist finally hits me. And I take 1 damage. But the other 2 perish as I swing my greatsword. And now, back to that cultist that's left. That 1 left that's not left anymore. That 1. And now let's go back to the corridor. Let's roll for retracing in the corridor. Even though I'm going from one door to another. Nothing there. That's great. And now... let's check how that door is holding. 2. I think 2 is fine. Oh no, it's locked. Oh, it's locked and I don't have any more lockpicks, which means I have to pick the lock. And that can trigger a trap. Let's roll for it. Let's roll to pick the lock. A 4. 4 is lockpick succeeded. Okay, so I'm able to open this door. And this door reveals a 1. What's a 1 in the room? It's a small room with no doors. let's see what do we find in this small room with no doors, which is gonna be the last room of this dungeon. And then I will have to retrace my steps back to the entrance, which still can be dangerous. I have to retrace 1, 2, 3 times. But let's see first, what do I find in this small room? A 6. I find a treasure. Please, not a curse. If it is a curse, I'm gonna be... okay, 3. Found gold, 2d6 gold. Found 6 gold. Oh, I forgot to mark here how much gold I had left. It was 8, okay. So I have 14 gold. And now I have to retrace my steps back to the entrance to get away from this dungeon. First retrace back to the corridor. The 6, that's okay, that's hidden exit. I could exit right here, right now. But I won't. I want a little bit more challenge, so I'm gonna keep going to the entrance. Just so I can roll a couple more times. And I get a 6, that's... The dice really want me to exit right now. The dice are telling me, hey, there's an exit here. Hey, there's an exit here. Get out of here. But I'm gonna go for the way that I came in, the entrance. So let's re-roll for the last backtracking. 2. If it was another exit and nothing. And I go back to the exit and I go back to town. And that was the last dungeon in the rulebook. The temple, which I thought was gonna be the hardest one. But it wasn't. I think the lair was still the hardest one, because it was in the lair that Uxin died and Kaxin found a bunch of jammed doors and traps and 2 dragons. So it was a pretty dangerous one. So yeah, that was No Time to Dungeon, a solo roll and draw dungeon crawl. I really enjoyed it. It's a pretty good game. It's simple but engaging. And I do feel it has room for expansions. I don't know if the maker of the game is planning to expand it and publish more different types of dungeons, but I feel like it could be done probably, because there's 4 types. You probably could create more tables of monsters and more different special rules. And another thing that I think could also be added, would be interesting to add more establishments to the town, because there's a tavern where you gain gold, there's a mystic where you gain knowledge for the next dungeon, there's the alchemist where you gain potions, and there's the item shop. You can regain potions from... You can regain stamina from drinking potions, but maybe it would be fun to have establishment to do things with stamina, where you could go into town and either recover stamina, spend gold to recover stamina, or maybe spend stamina to gain something. maybe gold, like an arena, where you spend stamina and you roll the die, just like in the tavern. That could be an establishment. An arena, you pay gold and then you roll a die. In the tavern, you pay gold and you roll a die to maybe gain more gold. But maybe there could be an arena where you spend stamina because you're fighting in the arena, and you might gain gold if you win the fight, but you might also not gain gold, and you just lost stamina for nothing. Like a version of the tavern, but for stamina. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this game to see if more things are added to it, and if there's more published for this game, then I'll probably stream again, because I really enjoyed it. And I really enjoyed playing a tabletop game, like a roll and write game on stream. I think I'm gonna dive into my itch.io library to find more games like this one, so I can stream more games like this. Maybe that's gonna be a thing for Tuesday streams, because on Friday I already have a theme for my streams. I play deck building games on Fridays, and on Sundays I play games with robots, and Tuesdays are usually a free-for-all for me. I play whichever game I feel like it, but I'm probably gonna try to find more tabletop games like this one to maybe streams on Tuesdays. Now, let's see. Let's raid someone. Before streaming, I was lurking in Yuzu's stream, and then I started streaming, and now I'm ending my streaming 2.5 hours later, and she's still streaming. So let's raid Yuzu. She's doing a shuffle retro game, which is a pretty fun concept. She plays retro games and they shuffle automatically every couple of minutes. Let's see if I'm writing their name correctly. I think I am. Yes. I'm still getting used to how raids work. So let's go raid Yuzu. And that's all from me for today. Let's go for the raid. Bye bye, everybody.
Ow. Like that. Udo, hello again. Welcome in. Thanks for the raid. What were you up to? How'd it go?